I'm Mitch Henck with a few thoughts about white privilege and also the tension that's growing around the country over the Michael Brown case, the Eric Garner case in Staten Island, and the chokehold where he later died, and other incidents of black youths being killed by white police. The anger on that, I talked to an Urban League official in the Madison area on my webcast. He says, it's not about Michael Brown specifically or about these other cases specifically. It's about a lifetime of experiences where you are stopped while walking black, driving while black. What does that mean? Well, he explained that he was going to see a friend in West Virginia to see a Mountaineer basketball game, and his white friend said, oh, carry your beer across this private lot. I've done it for 20 years. I've never been stopped. Well, he had his beer. He's walking along. The white cop said, hey, you can't have alcohol out and open in this lot. And he said, oh, officer, no problem. I'm new here. So he ended it. But the white friend said, I've never seen that in 20 years. I had a radio colleague, African-American, who told me he went to a Bucks game with 8 of his office mates from their white-collar office. The usher asked him for his ticket, wanted to see it. I said, they ask your friends for their ticket? No. You hear stories like that every day. I was going by a party on 4th of July on Raymond Road on the southwest side. It was on the north side of the street. Everybody in the yard and the porch were white. A cop pulled up, and I could see him looking at the party. As soon as the black guy walked out from the house under the porch, the cherry lights went up. I could see the eyes, the cherry lights go up. I mean, it happens every day. So white people, Eric Erickson of the redstate.com, a conservative commentator, was on a talk show with an African-American liberal commentator. So when they walked out of the studio, a white woman went up to the black guy and said, could you park my car? Handed him his keys. Erickson said, you know, I hear about these stories all the time. I never believed them. First time I actually saw it. So maybe that's the complaint, that if you're white, that doesn't happen to you. Walking while white, driving while white. So that's part of it. There's got to be more white sensitivity to what happens every day to black people because they're black and they're stereotyped. It's true, it happens. Now, by the same token, this apologetic attitude of some civil rights leaders in the African-American community and white liberals toward the behavior of young black men who often misbehave, and that they're always called a victim and they're never held accountable for anything they do, that no matter what happens, they're innocent, is a little ridiculous. I mean, elevating Michael Brown to the likes of Emmett Till, a civil rights era icon, is a little much. So if we understood, as Bill Clinton said, the roots of black pain and white fear, we'd take a step toward understanding each other. We could talk to each other instead of talking at each other. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes are brought to you by Babe Sports Grill, Capital Consultants, Edge Construction, Weed Man and Greenbush Bakery. Marv Beller, the donuts are always perfect on Regent Street. They're kosher, they're not greasy. They have new fresh batches all day long. And the blueberry fritter, I pay big money, more than a Duke ticket, I think, for that. See you next time.